For Mema Obibiara Chinamo Akwaba Edeba Ene Anapa Ene Edwada Oshe Ene de Ane 23rd day of the month of August 2021 Iradiaya Adom Adepachi Muje DMW Fusani Yakoya Badi Ono Nkwa na Sefato se Yedi a ye nkamfo ne ntontom ebema no nti Mema Wachi Edeba Ene Dwumedie so dia Mbra Brina ba Oshe eye memene da kwesi da eko eba ye nsem abobo abana enye nsem keto akra nsem ne doso papa nsem ne doso so de newspapers na timi carry bi fine bi so de omo ntimi an carry na nyine mu no ye bebobo so ne amahu no kre na ewo mu no sasa no kre ne pe na meje ewo pono we so enya no kra nya de amabima no kra aka krapo ewo ho asem nti no yaba betina se de keka ni nyina bom no bibia aye kama o enne ye beko eye nuanom NDC for aso NDC for aso ewo voter region framantem ye beko framantem den na eye omukasama for eka ewo ho nsem bebre no ka se den omampani na nado danko ekufo esim se wa sheda pa biologically no wa sheda pa no all this ejuma so person voter for assession what you assess na be omu vote so be ketu ebi wo na so ye den kra na obo e wa kwaje nchechiremu e wo no ho ne hu de we ACTA ye be koye nua bema eye Ibrahim Adams mumu ni so enche ono e director of operation coalition against the leadership of TUC and then organized the labor ye be ko almost aso ye ne no makwa twe koma den tina mo de omo against eye TUC na fe organized labor for no mo ye nya den ne omo ye na ensem fata who system no ye bebo ewremu ne ya hwe agitations bi ekoko so last 2 weeks workers demonstration ade ye de brewo efidie we aso ma bibia aso koye nti no sa pepepe ne ye beko ne ya den ya pepem sebre ede amana sambre ye tena sese so de say de ubonkrata ne de norm o say de ubonkrata no so ede brewo de ubonkrata so ede bebro ne bibia so ede ai kama ne etimi ai den akọ yenimu na etimi aboa je enso ewo ho enne eye 23rd day of the month of August they say embre no bosom so de enya aso ane sa ye kakaka na ye buura eye September manam je de say September so kwakowura no ebia no odie maya ade beche ochena ayabekọ eye ending of the month so de ne erade so asre ede akire no bibia ay kama ewo ho samre ye hwe bibi kakra bi ewo aha ene attitude motivational we are made on any you can change your fate, change your attitude. You can change your fate, change your attitude. And I say life always has many things to bring. Life always has many things to bring you down, but what you can really bring you down. Life always has many things to bring you down, but what can really bring you down is your attitude. Obrane de presse obi yeso odobe konemom no wankasa so ne yeye wa hokika ne ho nyoma na usu so ebetime do akofom obi wa honde nani nsu ade kra osori a se penikra bi kra na nipa na ogina ne mo na kasa no obu na bomfia bi ba ka ono no be ko betime asesa ne su ne ban ama no ono betime asesa ne bibia ade ama ne sanse ojan mo ombu ni ntino ne su ne ban na okita na ma insura kra so nya no onya emu ewo ho eno na dia nsem bebre akwakoba nti mesure se abrenya benye na wo ho a membu unua membu nipa bia bomfia isanse unim obi dachi what you say unim obi ne erade ahyehye ede amano ewo ho ene de bonkrata ne de nse na meka na be bebre ewo ha na ni nyina mu ne bebo ewramu ne yakọ nsem no ye bone bede a ne yak ni nyina bom ne ye de abro no krane pe ne ye ka mesi ye beko NDC for aso ye beko enua eye mama mumu ni so enchen Ibrahim muso nchen ono ye director of operations yes coalition against the leadership of TUC and organized labor in some there sisi bobo papa me won sem for ba ku mienu miense bi so ebusa na watwe memende ya accident kese bi pa esi na mobo ase fam na nyina mu no so no ye beko ho ye ba ho twetwe ho komo mesro se o hwe eye dwumedie a mesro se o be hwe wate ase hwe no nua no so enhwe bi ni ntimi ko enim sa so na o so betimi o eye bibia pese obohu dewro so dia mesro tutumika fabra ye bohu dewro dia ma baby senya tibia bebo de road ama no so onya omomo yenuanom eye US abrochi memu nyina no omoso behu anyoma wo ton ewo ha no omoso ma yede omotimi akrabi atobi no akrabi na yede omoso mo de ayo omo ye ho nti mesre se wo nyoma bi poso bohu de road so de a mentwentwen so kra fabra ne yendi djuma na emfama sambre oye live ewo eye Adinkra TV yes mo hwe live enchia kese enkonfama mo so a mo hwe ewo Facebook ne so no Adinkra Radio New York enchia kese enkonfama YouTube Adinkra TV New York yenso ye twamo prise saso no ko eye modern Ghana so dia yes ye peja de mamo se mun kwanso a ye damo ase papa se ni nyamonya adaje mutie mo hwe ne mama bibibia ekoso mesra mo comment na ade nyina so no mo be sen ne ade aba ne yenkenkan emfa emamo mencha ho kra no menkotwa me ho sema me ba fe be bo urade ubonka tene mo na fie wie so interviews ahodo nya so ne ade fefe mo ne bibibia ayekama me ba sisia.
It is time to take charge of what you watch anytime, anywhere. Get to enjoy over 500 channels, which include foreign sports channels, news channels, entertainment channels, kids channels, Christian and Islamic channels, local channels, international channels, and many more on Netmix Digibox or the Nerago app. Rush for your Netmix Digibox today for a cool 290 Ghana cedis, or download the Nerago app on your phone from Google Play Store or the App Store. To access the app, you can choose the subscription plan depending on your budget. Monthly subscription goes for 58 Ghana cedis, 6-month subscription goes for 46 Ghana cedis per month, and a year subscription goes for 35 Ghana cedis per month. All you need is the internet. Pay less for more on the Netmix Digibox or the Nerago app. Pay way now per day.
It is time for your face to light up with excitement. Get a family excited with 500 plus TV channels accessible on the Netmix Digibox. Rush for your Netmix Digibox today and enjoy your favorite local channels, sports channels, kids channels, entertainment channels, and a vast array of movies. For purchase enquiries, call +1 347 350 1857. Netmix Digibox. Control what you watch. Yo, Agona so. You can now have the best viewing experience on the Nerago app. First things first, download the Nerago app on Google Play Store or the App Store. Then get in touch with us for the provider's ID, the username and password, and you get to enjoy over 500 channels, including your favorite local channels, foreign sports channels, kids channels, entertainment channels, and many more. Hurry, call us now on 030302984 or 0555648827. Agona so.
I for me sanso emamo akwaba edeba Adinkra TV so yako aba senior maker show no and also over the weekends so no over the weekend from a Saturday kopem say Thursday eba be do Thursday Friday no yes MPP at the ato say e was say constituency delegate conference ni nyina ekoso e wo ho ntino bi mo organize in a we so ba say eni say bebre ni so ye more than 200 na ho keka ho capacity no to almost share so over the weekend nyoma koso papa oba nkran popuni mantem ho a bebre na ekoso bi so okọ asantimante bi ko bi e bono ne no ahafo na ho potem nyina no ekoso savannah voter afa 3 northern regions na de nya oni nyina na ekoso ewo ho ntino eno so ye bekọ amaso ye ne penifo bedwetwe nkomo ne ebuso omo sene a esi ati ekofa yin bia sene ekoye no omo ani je ho anase bibis enkoyie wo ho na o se yetimi ho ni nyina so no ye be ho sene esi ati ewo ho na yetimi apia akoenim somebody ne eduso de bonkrata na de bonkrata no yen koso yen hwe ye next first newspaper a ede eto ho ade ama yen hwe. And I share newspapers in any media, Daily Graphic, yes, Daily Graphic in the shall say, the Daily Graphic shall say, dear, no, say, a ensemble in a day, we now share Daily Graphic anymore. Ya papa share Daily Graphic anymore, a ensembia, I know ya papa or na and when I see got accident 19 parish, yes. Gory accident 19 parish ewa him farm apedwa ne importem ho no memende na accident esi ye na nwumre no na ensem fatakra 19 hwem omowu eko yes asema asim here papa papa police mount special cameras on enhance also to enhance surveillance police mount special cameras to enhance surveillances the surveillance no police for ni omo twem say and omo the cameras no abobobobo omo introduce cameras na bebo ma ebe boase na bia adwuma so no adwuma ko na se adwuma no mudi no ebetimi akonenim ede ama omo nyinara ewo ho ntina ne Ghana fo nyinti no sa ina eye koso ewo ho $1 billion IMF support arrives today. $1 billion IMF support arrives today. Omana measure you need that so no agakra se yegusua koso eje yehwe IMF hwe MPP fo bedron be kasa sen wiase mu no omunimade nyinara so bibiara ewo Ghana ena wiase mu yes NDC fo so betena si omu kasa sen wiase mu nyina no omu no omu ye perfect Ghana omu no omu di kan yes ekoso enti enyoma ye wo nyinara ewo Ghana ye gold ye timber ye bauxite ehunge ka ho se ne akaya dwene ye mpinifo adwe se ye mfonkosi awa ye ngi sika ne ye nteso ne ye ndi bi ne ye fa bi ma you say at the end of the day ne ye na ye te abamu ye behu ne ye beye NDC for ye MPP for it hwan pa ne ye ngi nindi Ghana Ewrade hu ye mobo the whole world minimum manya ewrade hu mobro edomo so sen Ghana ewrade che omo ade sen Ghana mi hu bi da kika de anyoma nyinara anyoma kwa anyoma nkase kwa ye de phones sa anyoma ye de phones na de nya ebi egu Ghana ha she said US be America for the detected the Ghana be China for the remu say it Ghana yem penny for moon jene ba po Ghana yem penny for moon jene da po moon jene who say baby I may air kwe e dia asem kese bi na eba enti ne yem mo omo no mo nsesem fi ho seriously yo it's necessary IMF fund number then na ye kwakoye Say IMF $1 billion, $1 billion at the end of the day, who the proper Ghana, yeah, they be. So beka to say IMF ababe support e be reach ni yen japade ye nananom di jaye omo hwie mo jegu ye e de to say yembra be kura ni yentime enye binto so ye fe binka o esa say e chirimba na abrenya bi na ye wo no ye kon na bi mu so eba no ma wa beto so but seriously ye mpinifo ye nyomo e de be de no ye to aba e de manipa o ye to aba mfa me ni pan ye to aba de manipa a erade abo ne se so na emo ye to aba mfa me ni pan. Seriously, what? No, me dwen ho mentiase e pa ne se na ye be ko IMF ka present age ye wo no ka wiase nyinara eni bebo Ghana ho omo beba aba bebo bosia wo ye nche ye na se ka etimi hwe Africa ka what European countries in beba aba bekoto but here is the case omo ba inso se ye be take control e wo no so nya chom say you bring this we give you this no but rather omo ba be take over we are right okay we will give you this we are going to do this. Why? Asem kese pa o. Asem kese pa because seriously on mine no mama yenja NDC yenja MPP. Yenja NDC yenja MPP. 1 billion ayen de na a whole national paper na bronimu yes $1 billion IMF arrived today. Na yen fair IMF $1 billion arrives today. Yen fair Ghana for boss because bebrena na kwa koto mansions e bi mu kwa koto cars e wo mu bi mu ba be organize parties mu ahodo bi mu so e ba be hwe bi di ato for next election na e ba beba na Ghana for komodio mo. Say me, I'm not being a prophet of doom, but here the we are patrons, semi kobani, the we are bossian, de bia Ghana for say sika ebora, mo bobossian, hamu yesen no, in bebunu ne esoria. Seriously, Nigeria dear by ebe show. Because it come dem bebunu, come dem crofo, come dem crofo. Why? And then, what was the name? Big Prophet say in the company why you say Cocoa Border you say at the end of the day you don't see the money but people are enjoying both them in nature oba ofi spend ofi akramo oba towards painters ufi akramo oba towards painters airport yard mono say so obi aba be jiho kakra bi ye blocks or mix concrete na de ton ne nchemo no de ba traffic light e ba fra airport on no assassin airport for dia no who say yesisi estate ewo mu apartment yeso and there apartment hona dia assassin airport company dia na ba me say no obi ko sisi wo mu na ene obohu no ne Land Cruiser no hwere na ewo mu ne legend na obo sare pe ese ebie no kwakọ hwere mu wona na esi sadan no wo ho Ghana mama yenjai ne yeye no hwe no kra no meka hate me and hate me forever. I don't give a damn. Let's fight for the next generation. Let's fight for the next generation. Yemu de nim say ye den ye enne okay a politician bet me asuma say yembra bekum. Fair enough. But we will fight for the next generation. We will fight for the next generation because near air koso no. No. Why should it be? Na the nebo national paper. Yes, IMF whatever $1 billion arrives today. Na yende sika never never kofa. Ye so ye pe da kojo upon kroma. Yes, on the Sundays no ye the press conference. Da kojo upon kroma 10 a.m. No ye press conference. No ba be joma afi no ba be lecture. Afi no ba be lecture ko se go ba de nothing koto. do you know for Ghana for a deaf and dumb? Because at the end of the day, now they are in power, so they will send people to come and kill you. Yes, they will do it. Politicians, the answer to the question that you will ask them is to send people to kill you or destroy you. First and foremost, I'm for an for no more who fear the Hana do pump. Yemekuani abesel. Obebi no more kunu, Oiri no more kunu. Yes, oh my year. I can say, oh, no, nay, sorry, so boa, or more no dijumano, or mutibe boom for her, a radi air shamu. A radi air shamu. NDC for Betanaswa, Yamutu, NPP for Betanaswa, Yamutu, Bobo, Nina Yahu in your Pepia, Omu so, Omu no ba, Omu Yanu, Papa, NDC for Soba, Ombagaza, Omu no ba, Omu Yanu, Papa. But these two political parties, who fast to give Pia Yenya Womubium. Maintain Obio, maintain Obi, may ye gun in Niba. Me ye gun need this year. Me ye gun need this year. Main time will be prior to 2020 budget. Can the first assembly okay? 88 hospitals, district hospitals, away from. Sir, 88 district hospitals, no. Sikana ye Canada, they says away from. Agenda 111, ye used to come for, and also continue saying. 88 no hefa and now 88 ye the slogan na emfa into agenda 111 o ba benya konfo bi so amo nipa me se bia o ma so three men no say they normal kokko yewe then they will insult you, they can kill human being because ultimately threat be say I will deal with you, I will take your life. And then, yes, that is politics for you. That is politics for you. Mama yen sorry nkuntia sa nyoma no Ghana ha ye wonwoma ni nyina ha na nam abro beye entina ma yen nyoma nan kase ye japade mu no ya ka hyenrem kosi broni ba behu japade no water no wate ho kitu bi no de amaye so we na mobenya ho no atam ni nyina de ko ni eguso e wo mamu ne komode yen IMF $1 billion ye bebo se ne a whole front paper e da bebo ne front page. Yes, national paper na yen there ye boss he erade ehu oman ne mobo erade ohu oman ne mobo na bebo ayen pa se erade ehu oman ne mobo a yenya bebia engina yenko so yenhwe enim ho na daily graphic on yenhwe daily graphic enim ho na story na eda so ho no yenhwe daily graphic Africa Siena ebo enemu no as a newly created regions. Yes, 96 projects underway. Damboche says so. Into no a newly created regions na eba no this year nearby been 6 different regions now. I count on or say 96 projects. Yes, underway. Into no me did say 96 projects are ekoso Sembebre intimidate say every region be 16 in the air course. Yes, every region be 16 in the air course or huntino. Major says, Sanet here, dear him, and I say, yeah, boa papa, yeah, boa pa, akoye, every region be newly created regions in 16 different projects in the air course. All the newly regions in 16 different projects because 96 divided by 6, ubenya 16 into that is what is happening. You bet Timako Koshe say, true and I say enye true ni nyina mu no ye be ma ye tiefo ne ahwefo nyina so no mohun no kra ewo mo san say NDC MPP omodi enwamo ye koye nim ye hwe the next newspaper. BFT banking sector holds 50% of government domestic debt. No ena eda enemu BFT Business and Financial Times no ena eda enem. We will continue to brighten lives. MTN CEO ena ekasa obi nkan kire papa ne say whilst we will continue brighten life no so no more continue so am fraudsters so afrauding crofoti fraud and frauding crofo no mo de ye those we nyina no mo nkan chom say abromo why. Yes, omo boa ma frosters ni use MTN line de for de nkrofo mu yo omo abegina be kaka be nonsense bi dia chechire ye na sorry ya bre omo because me who network bi de for de nkrofo apart from MTN matter nonsense asa yanko yenim yakoye nim so dia paper we producer na wa ma no me hu head ne kakra da me hu head ne be boa me we public press and public press said then you be attribute we ne dia ma trotro driver say see the next minute na Robert shot 2 teachers at Dama make away worth of 200,000 Ghana cedi. And no, yes, Robert and so shoot obi odama ewo. Numa also make away the 200,000 Ghana cedi ne dwane tetene di anaka 2 billion. 2 billion. Yes, you know, or the edwane ye nti ano so ewo enim ho na ma ye de eko senya breku diaspora to construct ultramodern hospital for residents. Okay, senya breku diaspora omo etu kwa omo wo yes senya omo fi senya breku no yes omo so mba besi ultramodern hospital bi pa dia ma residents ewo eho no abisim meda acting IGP orders CID headquarters to assist investigation. Yes, I know acting IGP neka so say abisim meda na brantie bi ono de wonya no ho papa news person bi kare ebeba mo hu wonya no ho pa otimi kum ni petwitwa na ipa ne say nentwinam no de akɔhye fridge mu say oriu so de yeden you acting IGP order say hey CID boss mo yentem monko mo assistant ma bibia enye kama o say ya penintentem ne hu premsibre papa e de amman no dom level reprise ekufu ado bam eno no dom level reprise ekufu ado question bi e wo ho by weja ho Gabi Ochredako enso e de by calm down Gabi tells CSOs as controversy range over Aka and AG deal. We go kana sense ya na mafo ba betwa bom ntinya hwe because odun doctors can no oman crofo just to do all the indoor kokoko ntino ye pe be yo yanko yeni moy the publisher or say a Lighthouse brouhaha Imani lawyer Fibento exposed. A Lighthouse brouhaha Imani lawyer Kofi Bento exposed over 12 million settlements deal. There's something wrong in it. Mekanye. Imani lawyer Kofi Bento exposed over 12 million settlements deal. Agbegbuloshi to host Agenda 111 hospital. Okay, and also a publisher enim hono. Okosrona another grabs most impactful MP award. Okay, and also enimo another pre that enim kama yanko asion yanhwe I said ekufu ado hot when I said ekufu ado meet visa over vaccines and also enim hona no publisher enim hona fe MPP's achievement unmatched Boaben Asamoah and pejana no ekasa asam no yanko the next newspaper the custodian helped to fight piracy and terrorism. Yes, I know in ekasa no baumia to gaffs. Yes, and that's to omo conscious yenu no soja form nam insuo no. Yes, navy for no omo no se mo ane yentimi enkunti piracy omo den so omo kita ship and nampo no so na oye ya no ma ba attack. Yes, no ma jonioma pono ship kwa no mo sizi one face ke bi amase en releasing farm no keka no ese yen no on den omo fight se ne bi asade en de ebi ento oman kronkron Ghana eno enso ho. We are masters of innovative project. MPP declares, okay, see ya number can then Bosian Bibrebe Mobonia $1 billion ya be unhu fasu de be babe chebi ya de be babe to say the babe ya politics near ya kwako support a nipe bi against a nipe bi just be a nipa no obi tan no into the babe support bi mu ya de ya ma bi mu so akọ te say ne se ya ekwe me hu say serious me meka MPP for my day go be na bebre na ne omo ye agenda against Stephen Ntim. Simple. MPP penifo bebre na no agenda against Stephen Ntim. Say Stephen Ntim ma Stephen Ntim nya chairmanship. Asa nyoma koso bebebe nyinara ye sheda de ko share lands ye fie den Stephen Ntim wa dey agenda nya say Stephen Ntim ye ma nya chairmanship da be wo papa no untimi control no. Simple. Asa Stephen Ntim imperfo be brena ya against no imperfo oboya be bobodin imperfo be bre against Stephen Ntim so oba be chairman there yes over their dead body but moye Adinkra Stephen Ntim oba be MPP for chairman mamonyewu Mame Kosu be manafo say that Anodon Prayer receives most impactful MP awards. Okay, and Abuabe Asamoah TSS Mahama for alternative policies and also custodian in the by the the next newspaper. The next newspaper and also that in the informer and no informer a sedin ketia deserted as Koku Anido 72-hour ultimatum hit him in the face and no afe off growing piracy and terrorism. Baumia relies graduates against threats. Okay, and also anymore. So NDC's Abuga Pele thanks Ekufu Addo, says truth about his evacuation will come out. Yes, Sanoka say no credit war Ninsem no Ebeba Bonte confession regarding 20 defeat and also Ghanaians angry with Mahama and also demand unqualified apology. Oshe Ora John Dramani Mahama nim Yemame Jane Nana Adokwe Mensa and so anymore yisi chair enough Nana Adodanko Kufa Nana do Acheda in Zena or she will actually or she will be we soon or Srebina. Yes, Nado and no and so yeah, call the next newspaper. The Daily Statesman, reckless driving kills 19 on bloody weekend. Make a sure. A course or apedra. Yes, we do apedra. Unse obabe branch ako chebino. He said, "Oh, so we do our old branch or go for trapatres, trap, baby, and nan, 7 nancy, fumbia coswa, Sakako kotoa half for ma, Kakotoa half for mano, over Hakako Rachibino. Yes, Apedra Junction Hona, Apedra Hona, accident in the sea, no, Echo sees, Ego de Sansem, no, a by Emma, a Nipa 19, a shredder or mokra, a year in run, and ne a some cassia papa, ne a some cassia or Junwa, want to Asia Banino mono. Yes, rather than I say, Bimo Elwo Hospital near Bessie Riders on Rangasa and Finansa and Common on some area. Tax force destroy Chamfine on River Cobra. Yes, tax force destroy Chamfine on River and Cobra. Yes, into our president tax BOG over lending rates. Nana Adodanko Kufuado wa taxe BOG Bank of Ghana lending rates no. Omonhwe de wi a rate na bosiambo no hu we na omonhwe ni hu de wi abesi akona afa afa oba ho na the big story no horrific murder at Abysim. Police arrest for alleged trade in human parts. Horrific murder at Abysim. Police arrest footballer for alleged trade in human parts. Nti eno ena wo hwa branch a ode anyway. Na we waba nkran anaso ne nam bibi no kita ne car Porsche ne sika gu no bonyo hwe di utimi say oh ewade na me de obo me sen hwe obi se na aye masa nta me say edu ba bia o man hwe ni obi aye o man hwe ni obi aye unim konfa so nya ne sika nti wo so tobo ase wo so de ebe den ebe ba ne bibia aye kama ho ye call the next newspaper Chronicle, then a chronicle. So, by minister to tax force. Ben seized excavators, fine. Okay, and also minister to tax force. Ben seized excavators and then fine, and also on IGP direct CID headquarters to probe brutal Abyssinian murder and also IGP the police from Penifo omutuko Abyssinian nana nsano kana na enya de keto akrama wo say omo atena ho ebusuafo no so jinjama bibia kama Ekufu Addo grabs $5 million bribe report. Okay, Nana insaka $5 million report no. I bia say no kra Nana obetimi agina so aka say yenyi agent fi ho ana. Sorry, say no kra mpacho papa no yebetimi yi nefio enim. Yebetimi Nana do bema yi nefio. Ana say we yebekata so ne ya buroskoto no. Na ye jan mo aye na djuma. Sembebre Nanado grabs $5 million bribe report and flies out to Germany. Okay, yabesha sene eno so kwa afa. Yen kwa the next newspaper. The New Crusading Guide. Leave our mining concessions. In urban leave our mining concessions. No ewo enimu ho no the New Crusading Guide na de eba ye ewo ho also leave our mining concessions for us. Yes, your man so tribia into tax mining warns deputy land minister and Takwa MC abowa me say that you bro me nkasa o maidin you mean be one no kremo Miss Ghana now. The reason why sometimes I don't blame Kevin Taylor and others outside there hitting hard on the government and its people and then previous government. I don't blame them. And see, seriously, sometimes I watch them and I laugh. Not that they are they are doing their work. They are doing because Ghana in same bro who could be no platform we so Ghana me say ombe sakoko politicians Ghana politicians current politicians who could make mistake no kano krebi Ghana they will kill you like a fowl. But so outsider can they do that? No. They know all the assassins and they will just contract them and kill you. That is Ghanaian politicians. When you ask them a question, the answer to your question is to kill you. First day, Mr. E.G. Minister, Lands and Natural Resource. In that way, Mr. Edu moment for the crazy too. Galamsias in 7 or more can work. So, Biomano Casomo current Minister of Lands and you begin form. Deputy Minister, you be in this form, but they will not say it. They've kept almost big. They don't want to open their mouth. We aim the say paper and diaba or say, leave our land for us. Leave our mining concessions. Bam. Deputy minister obey the ministerial position buna kwako ji asase enye ne dia oye the police for soldier for na de neba be gu asase no so ye be buru bia wo ebi si e wo Jowulu mbacho mo ya mo fa Jowulu from La Paz to Jowulu mo ba no before we do Jowulu junction MPA for no what I say petroleum national petroleum we no authority for no obedu na National Petroleum Commission enimo omo land na ne another body bi na she mfimfi on amount 4 days is you no omo by force amomo dan na mo ho no mo wo no ho na mo twa di si ye contract and this say obi dan ye wo na chi nipa na nto ama ninti no or the otan na tan ni krofo ni saa masese no MP for by force omo twa because momo ye na madwian ka mo say car park wo behia intending the man bama visa contract and 1 year underground from mo ama mo no ntimi ko park mo ka afi obi asase ni mu na e kire main road no oho na mo twa old retired officer Nema ba 60 years no police need 25-26 years boy to me chama me no naked just like that because assassin dying for government entity no whoever trespassing will beat you na de bia adena mo emunim say the papa na ka ne kwan so ka mo nkosua soldier for na post for e man be go wa sa mu sisi offense say ade na ya de papa ka mo nkon fa soldier for na ade man be tratra ho ne mu sisi fence na afomo de aye car park awie adwene bone ne mo tete no mo di nsemhunu because yes aban aba ya ban ya man we ntino mo be fa kwan so na asase no jowulusu de baby asase no e wo kwan mo penti ye fa so nya asase na obebetimi esi apartment no de ba benya de ma ono nebusuafo na omo no omo mo tonde sebe omo yinkrasefo omo do mo nie efefra omo aso ntiase omo ni ma de efe. That is what is happening. But obienu ho media asamo so media asamo from big media houses no they won't say it but adende ne ye betam kwakoso omo ko transfer ne atam dia no omo soro omo tu omo ka no omo ko office so no omo kwakoji to they won't say it or minus sign no they are also part of it. They are also part of it. Oko kanomba be kasa be semfu e dia chiro mo so na mute yes mo beti omo that is it. But they call them so called big media houses. What are they doing? What are they doing to help Ghana move forward? I respect some of the, especially multimedia guys, you know, I respect some. Uye Denkwa Mbeka. Yes. City FM. Bernard, I'm sorry. Or Beka Enfano. Bernard Beka Enfano. This is the country we are. Obaona Osere Chairman Edmund meets state representative of Georgia, USA, and also Ebo Enimhono. After GRA boss must go, pressure mount on president not to extend his in the GRA boss and also dear Ebaye and no Afoba anymore also Gabi Achedakon enim edao hold your fire. Yes, GMPC Aka AGM deal not negotiated Gabi Achedakon. Sa video now one kasa brother mo kazio se demo di bibi ba ye omokobo eye japade ho na de na all this will you come out to say all these things se CS so no ansore enko hu vicious day bi wo you come out to tell guys that we should just hold on but they no nko so ye aka energy na say ho dia who is behind it Monsieur Ghana now no this is what you people know. And MPP that I knew wasn't like that. MPP that I knew way back 92. And the MPP that I know now is different. The MPP that I knew 92 is different from MPP that I know today. First, you can't say Rollins put to 27 na dey na ekoso. But run NDC, come as more and say about small become the biarada. But MPP now, when you dare to tell them the truth in their faces, if care not take you, ko no munangasa ni amaka kwa baba sensam. I can say card is on my. That is MPP that I know now. Chayanko enim. The finder so finding all the buyer finder at the buyer no yes MTN spearheading digital solution for Africa's progress CEO in Ekasano digital solution more digital solution be at the ma or man boa I did Ghana sorry omo boa makono koso omo kwa na esankoko form so omo boa na ye de ye nyoma MTN bebebe ya ekoso nya no communication minister osi ohui ministry no so monte ye into complain with na or the solution for what says come on baba support and I said then Port journalists, yes, network to project maritime industry. Okay, and also enim hono 10 fair dead, 24 others injured in accident at Gomoa Mampong, and also a central region honomo. Abisim Meda, acting IGP, appeals for community support for the expeditious investigation. Yes, expeditious investigation. And so after you back anymore now address high leading rates. You know, and no President Kufuor charges Bank of Ghana and no ebo anymore. You call the next newspaper. Daily guide, my daily guide. Yes, daily guide. Oh, Master said, producer of the daily guide ever to her amaya niako enim. Was daily guide ewo ho nti yenhwe daily guide enim ho no. Yenhwe ne daily guide so ede ebaye. Yes, daily guide enim in the honor. NDC afraid of agenda 111 MPP say so. Yes, NDC for SNA we be action popo bribri. Yes, popo bribri ne action no enti na so omusuro pa omuhu agenda 111 anado ye no na atomo wo se na so mujomo nan sa na ewo mu afi nana in Germany. Yes, nana do dan kwekufado akwako du Germany abronchimemu ma bibia ekoso enye name say enyinem TVET center at 80% complete stage. Enyinem TVET center at 80% complete stage, and also ebo enim ho no mo e kama afi oba asiona SNDC MP thanks Akufo-Addo, and also ebo enim ho no for pardon. Yes, NDC MP thanks Akufo-Addo for pardon. That's Abuga Pele in the Kasa Semno. MPP conference starts under COVID-19 rules into, and also Ebwen Mona Kasia Pano Abisim cannibal grabbed. Now Osha Branty we pano say that no daho panam wa ponche ana one ya no dia kogu titin ohun nye obi ewo mu hwe abrantie hwe mo den mo wekum mo hwe abofra da wekunu wotwitwa ne nam na niti erade ayefo madam ase papa me gire say papers no aha na me de ebebesi me fa papers ni si wa ha me nkonkotwa me ho mbra me ba aya say ye beko mu ni akaka kansem bi bebre ne bibia aye den aye kama ewo ho nti no me dane me ho aba
It is time to take charge of what you watch anytime, anywhere. Get to enjoy over 500 channels, which include foreign sports channels, news channels, entertainment channels, kids channels, Christian and Islamic channels, local channels, international channels, and many more on Netmix Digibox or the Nerago app. Rush for your Netmix Digibox today for a cool 290 Ghana cedis, or download the Nerago app on your phone from Google Play Store or the App Store. To access the app, you can choose a subscription plan depending on your budget. Monthly subscription goes for 58 Ghana cedis, 6-month subscription goes for 46 Ghana cedis per month, and a year subscription goes for 35 Ghana cedis per month. All you need is the internet. Pay less for more on the Netmix Digibox or the Nerago app. Pay way now per day.
It is time for your face to light up with excitement. Get a family excited with 500 plus TV channels accessible on the Netmix Sticky Box. Rush for your Netmix Sticky Box today and enjoy your favorite local channels, sports channels, kids channels, entertainment channels, and a vast array of movies. For purchase enquiries, plus 1347 501857. Netmix Sticky Box. Control what you watch. Yo, Agona so. You can now have the best viewing experience on the Nurago app. First things first, download the Nurago app on Google Play Store or the App Store. Then get in touch with us for the provider's ID. Receive your username and password, and get to enjoy over 500 channels, including your favorite local channels, foreign sports channels, kids channels, entertainment channels, and many more. Hurry, call us now on 030303984 or 0555648827. Agona so.
So Emma Aquaba BM Edeba Adinkra TV New York so sa pepepenet some radio yensa aka ye nyina media or ye miminia or ye me papa me bra penny ba kope Ankrebo yes on regional communication head. Yes, at the a new patriotic party. Upo be a selfless woman. Ye can't be all boy Juma. Oh, no, she share all ye she nima. Uyi papa way a female. Me did say, won't me en kaino, and man enko. Oh, kind nipa tua, Uncle Bobedi Kayaba. National in America, no, papa minimum Juma so abo. Me kai group V20, V16, won't get papa no boy Juma pa. Uncle Bo Ottoman can memoir chemo by the Yorkson.
Yo, ya mejo sodana.
Bibi abokode.
Nyamya dum no mopai bo ye ho ye.
Ye de radio ase. Ankebo ojabo ejana nya ba bedu ewie. Fiti memenda no wo sha ase me da ekwa akopem at Thursday or Friday. Constituency delegate conference wo sha ase from polling station no ne keka ho no. Ankebo betimi enye afemu kakra ama ye hu mo okodo.
Yo, nana me da say me church waiting for muti we are suffering nyinara. E ma go da e ma me ma oya mama in Ghana. Any kankanka MPP Jomo party, that's the new patriotic party. Ijuma suna moya ma party ni so. Ye nya so ni so Ghana damase. MPP government penina me madamase abedi chief of staff ni MPP National Region Constituency Police Station Executives na damase ojuma sun national constituency conferences all over the 275 constituencies. Yes, yeah, damase yamma yiko ni juma pa moye.
Yeah, that's it.
But say there will be some party share we Article 7 clause 27 and my inquiry say in fear 9 BR party ni be quite by conferences all over the constituencies na ya resolution na ya forwarding to the region. The region conferences we are no resolution no it forwarded to the national. It we can say if you are across the country but do not start in across the 16 regions now constituency conferences. We can say Ododo and Abekwa South as a regional national rapper. Many can say Enchebiano, Ododo by starting the year, Abekwa South also by starting the year. Me the across the country, I'm saying God be no more iron she we find Friday, no, ye be Friday, ye be Saturday, ye be Sunday, and the Monday be cause conference now so good across the country. Me check here no akoye ni jesem akoye party share o say ya me share try say you be my reports and the president of the party will come and give us the state of the party finances within the constituency. There's a secretary of the party, or chief executive, or day-to-day chief administrator of the party. Sure. And so the nation Abetugba and sign a comment by the constituency chairman. Also the Nyama Domini so now we constituency name per the constitution doctrine now resolution or my or my Dani am a regional rep. Now regional representation no adawase ojuma punish pa or the man na chese also hand over to the appropriate quarters. Na nyoma ye jira nyoma mienu so when we say enfie nem bia ya to abayi mpini from the party from the electoral coordinators, constituency, regional, and that of the crime assembly national. In share but say, yes, the Krabubi were constituencies through our police station. National embassy, national tono, yet is shared to her as the police station record register. Into a mama and grandma and kata, Yaba had over my constituency. I'm a police station Diawano, as I say, in your party member register within the room, Juma would D, baby, I would tea with telephone number. And then we say, party to say, yes, see, you really election from the police station. The word go, MPP should know our strength in all the police stations across the country. It's an innovative idea for a party. No, I dream we could say, Humaswa, Yamaya, Huma, Yedi Beko. It's this time police station election. And when I said that idea, no, so Ubi Damateko, no, the police station was rammed down. Yes, sir. System is going to base on the police station organization. It's the Nanaga, yet to be sent for baby. Says Siano contest police station become a party officer of the police station. When we say party now, holding a conference and the Congress, they are the owners of the party. It is the Congress, as in the police station, that can mandate constituency officers, and it is the police station that mandate constituency, and about national and a region, not region so about national. Now your police station, no human being to lead a party as the flag bearer. Without the police station executives across the country, you cannot have a flag bearer. How many parties? It is a executive star. The people, it is the pillar, it is the strength, and that is where the party core is. It is a weird police station. It was a year. You're funny, Papa, winning partner, anti partner, anti partner, the genealogy and the DNA of the party would almost start as the foundation. The rest become just mere formality. That is why the police station anymore. Now conferences in the area. Now Yamibwa, no years to my 2022 January February. Yeah, police station. People that are having the party at heart. Young Propobia Mufi say, you have a police station, you have 2 MP, Makoji Fridge, you have 2 presidential, Makoji TV. No, it's a career. So we want men and women that understand the core of the party. The DNA of the party is in them. It is a woman here, Mama party now. No, you be a winning party. Anything through party, I'm a party in your place. Yan, she say, you're from me, you're from me a day. You're my foundation, you're stronger. I'm a broadly roofing to swap in Shobo, and from a bow, and whom to will stand test of time. That is what we are doing. It will not say, Akoye, Papa.
Akoye, no so no. Obisube can be said more strengthen a grassroots, you know. yehwe ehunia ekukọ so mo opposition party a owo NDC ehya no mu so no sese omkoto aba na ade na de wi a wa kai no sa onkoje TV no keka ho no say college electoral college no ma eboa pa na bia mo dwene se mo be electoral college sania mo pe each party member bia din ewo mo book mo ambo so okay bia okan kwen not ye wo nipa be 10,000 wo mo nyina mo wo mo din mo wo mo numbers mo wo edwuma mo ye mo nye edwuma mo ya we no mo be bia electoral college ni ma sa nipa ni nyina no e ba se ye to constituency abana agwakoyi MPR. All of them will have a say. Nemo enkonkoye a fewer people be onkonko jisika okukwemu enko yi obi a ochena oba nipa dodo nyina empe na ekodu general election na akwa policy.
Yo me da say dey kan e no kure but when him say nyoma bi wo ho a nipa ba ko ntra won ka say me vito say ye ni say enti na ma point say ye conferences ye for resolutions emra it do resolutions ever ba no na ya set committee how much now in your ma abba the area abati dwa so yes aba no committee no be bobo na ya kom na ye say oh say you be electoral college nko say ya ebeboa and say ye every card bearer member onya kwan no nto aba enemy nya be gina resolutions a ebe feed the constituencies no ebe ba koto sa committee a ya pa won say omo ye say edwa no e mind you media bi no ya adwin say ye mbu electoral college no but another say yes ye if say baby a wonya go hwe ase no wudu ha wo hwe huye there was the time NDC or card bearer member that was the time na NDC for yenya information say uko electoral commissioner or master brain machine no is NDC for office wa dabraka. So NDC can sit in their room and generate numbers and ID card to party members. Say, what guy said, General said, don't catch a car. Say, NDC was 7 million votes. Say, to about that card bearer members can vote for NDC to become government. What guys ask them no? No, because to about Mahama Obian contest no. He was sole candidate. So the only thing they want to do is to do appraisal or just confirm him, you know. Mahama has 60% and 40% voted against Mahama. That's what it says. And then card, no. And do all the money they want it to NDC can sponsor people to infiltrate into your party. No magic card, no. And when say the wish of the party cannot be met because it would do for a time when the phobia be rap party to become members. So when you say card carry members, people can come and vote for a candidate that you don't expect. So that I'm telling you. It is the whole year be and so share the two Mahama or no one local primaries. George Biko contesting the disqualifying. Yen to a very weird, when 40%, I don't know against Mahama. It is indictment. And I cannot say, if you party Mukoy, but I can tell you on the fact, say, bro, we generated on Mangasa ID card, you know, yen your membership of NDC for, or we didn't go payment for 4%. That was the time I hear sorry say the electoral commission is in tandem with the NDC. It has a voter register. So there was a election there nowhere in this year. Nowhere 6 million. I'm an NDC through former deputy commissioner of operations. So guys are similar. So how that money got that exchange? So based on that, and more we are so do we need to form say at that time now open because our focus is to break the 8 cycle. So what can we do to break the 8 cycle? No? You make sure say you don't throw your golden eggs just like that. Strategically, you bring them just one after the other. You don't just rush and say all card bearer members go to about one here, but you come out and say the 5 police station officers, you know, can we enhance it by bringing Nasara, by bringing research, by bringing communication to the 5-member committee. Now the 2 ordinary members, the council of elders, you know, come and 10. 10 police station officers are manage that police station. Can we do that? And your discussion. Because if you have over 200 and something thousand police stations across the country. Let's say we got 10 by 20,000 we're saying. It's a big army. You can use that 20,000 police station officers to revive the party in everywhere you see yourself. When you come to my constituency, as in Kote constituency, we have more than 190 police station officers. And if you have that one, that is 555, now we are at 10. Times 2. So you are talking of 300 plus thousand members to become a police station officers. And this is the constituency. There were more than 180,000 voters in the constituency. These numbers can be divided into all the members to know the register, to know their numbers, to know where they live, to know their houses, and target them for your next election. So it doesn't mean say you're going to card bear them. If you have a police station officers, let's say you're moving from 5 to 10, that can enhance the strength and the grassroots mobilization of the party. I think that can do the magic and that can do the trick than going all Cadbury members. And remember, but secure your 8 years breaking record. What do you secure? That can give you leeway, that can give you opportunity. I remember who dreams a Cadbury member who bet to me how to target them. But yes, 8 years ago, we take a decision. So we need to strategize, we need to move cautiously to the apex where we want to take this party. So I believe the polling station and constituency conferences we should address such an issue, sir, and you're very pertaining to the party. And I believe you me, say I dream papa, and she said papa, yeah, I can tell you, the breaking the age will be just icing of the cake.
Breaking the whole thing is us, we organize ourselves. Akebo, here is the case. So Bimuso, our perception, another, I dream so there. One, most more corner, every baby, not in coffee, could disicate phobia, or disicate no about better party, no, ne position. Nemono, what per grassroots, Nina, Kono, obey, Jumano, it's an only secantino. The party ignore that person, and Adam Sikana obeyed by it, all the delegates go and vote for that person, and also indictment or party do all my party problems. What do you say about that?
My member, where the President Kufuor, then former president said, I would like to be a laborer in the ruling government than be a proud secretary in opposition. What does it tell you? Party about 8 years, unprecedented projects, programs, social interventions. Our President Kufuor ready by. When we went for election 2004, we nearly lost election because of personal greed. President Kumya, we person who did the meeting we never so it taught us lesson, but we didn't learn our lesson. 2004, we formed government 2005. 2008, almighty 17 aspirants. What were they looking for? Is it not personal greed? Is it not pomposity? Let me say something. That check once, check yourself. Some of them are more contesting presidential. Even MP people not qualified to contest MP. But to lead this. Because MPP, Democrats, who said BBI contest. I can tell you in our constitution, BBI no see contest. Some can be discussed, some can be you bet me a dream resolutions away they pay. But nevertheless, contest here. Look, Saturday no mukasa photo party photo with me ever since I maybe joining Jankwa Club. That is 89, 1991. 92, I a new patriotic party. I can't be influenced by any person within the party. It is a minimum was I believe there were so many people who are more party so but they have been later day saints people who are members of party. We don't know where they came from. They are the people they are thinking their mind is to beat at the highest bidder to make the party. And sometimes you know, for so good deal with there is always opportunity for you to change from where you fell short.
Okay.
I believe that this time now, we the party officers from the national, region, constituency coordinators and police station need to open our eyes very well. Say we are picking people to man this party, not people who are coming to just look for we remember 2 cities, but we are picking people who stop stand. And yes, they can go to, but we will integrity. The integrity cannot be bought. And I believe say buy a party. You won't go for your party, my party in my t-shirt. Yeah, the t-shirt. Party conference. That spirit should come back to the party again. And that is why you'll be better with my country. I must say, you don't try to leave the party. So no matter what you bring, we say no, bring this person. We've not come in the party before. 1998, most of us wanted Nado to become the flag bearer. People say no change. We say change. Finally, Kufuor still emerged. But with one unity accord, we came together with our differences and right behind President Kufuor, he became elected president. Year 2007, most of the people didn't believe say Yemen and Adu Lidi. They have their special ideas. When we divided ourselves, we fell in opposition from government to opposition. Yeah, by 2016, he really unprecedented. That discourse, a real party who could have lost 2020. But any year I open to us say the AC 2004, 2008, no, it BSc 2016 and 2020. So therefore, we should learn from where we are focused and retool and move the party forward. Now I'm telling you, so when you are we are committed. 40-60% within the party, I can tell you the winning ways will follow. Unless they are going to offer stomach politicians. But if we are going to go to committed party members and not go to pick stomach politicians, those who came in to make name and make money for themselves, and we are going to go by how the party formation was done from the 92 up to date now, I can tell you this party cannot lose election. MPP lose election though. NDC beating but it is us that yes around the power NDC because of differences, because of misunderstanding, because of pettiness in the party.
Because of pettiness.
Yes.
It was say Bebreka and Yerko and I watch him we are no me consumer from na ya hwede betima ba studio na ya twetwe komama ye nuanom a wo hwe wo US New York na fe New US baby aba no one a wo hwe wo Europe efa Adinkra TV no, then those who are watching us on Facebook and then YouTube no, then they will get the understanding of what NPP party have for the people.
Hey yo nana me for we twetwe.
But answer the big chat on me busa there. Miss Meka mentioned about 17 grade whatever aspirant are be more grade interna okoye demo sensem nyina no. Akebo since year 2022 year worry be more started with conferences na dey okopa obeko until would you be surprised that iko nipa beye anan enum that is 4 or 5 contesting the seat? Will you be surprised?
I won't be surprised, man. Somebody to be marching there. It's in the den. Near the years, you do work. There are 17 candidates in Bell. Are you pollution party? Party and presidential congress. Let me play more than 5. You may a separate conference. A kind of 2016 They a separate conference. Now you had the program down to a certain number, and stand there there was about 9 of them. You put into 5, and out of the 5, no, then that will emerge by 98% against the incumbent. This time it's still going to be the same. People may show interest. Maybe feel say when they do that, they help us to revive the party grassroots. It's good. The positive side is good, but the negative side is the same year a bit mukekano. Every time I remember the Kennedy. Look at such a person. One contest presidential. Now the total okay, same every time Such people, they are distinguished honorary members of this party, but loosely they talk stupid sometimes. They talk nonsense. But excuse me, my language. But sometimes we have to be hard on them because none of them can give me to me. I'm 60 years, and they are my brothers. Sometimes say their parochial personal interests shouldn't kill the zeal of this party. It is only NPP. Let me repeat, it is only NPP, the New Patriotic Party, never solution to Ghana.
Okay.
Programs and projects. It is only this government never solution. It is not NDC. NDC because the owner of the party, General, aside from NDC before Rollins died. No, he NDC. Before Rollins, no Rollins NDC. Then I put it at my Rollins. She is alive, but she's no more in NDC. The Cocoa did the most Galileo Corps. Where are they? They've been sacked into the NDC.
Cocoa is making a point there. He is still an NDC now. Or Wama is saying that any operation to that handler. Also in the 72 hours, or the man is saying Ketiano, while a seed in this and or Baba hating it big, but or still NDC and nobody can take him off from NDC.
Nobody can take you off from NDC. But tell me, says NDC your program go quite a little bit back.
Also, back
the party that was formed out of revolution. It's the any base, any foundation. So when Rollins died, we catch NDC for a minimum say NDC is no more because the spirit of Rollins. Let me more example. When we say Kwame Nkrumah, when Kwame Nkrumah was alive, CPP was the formidable political party.
Yeah.
When Kwame Nkrumah was chased out of the country, CPP will be seen there. How you doing, man?
Because of greediness,
but you tell me, say, if the leader can die and the party can disintegrate it, check the lifestyle of the UGCC, Dankwa Tombo Prison Party. That was a bit of them.
Mr. Nambua Wednesday and a part Ibena Waha.
Marty, Wednesday, Mr. Rice Ododio conference. Wednesday from 9 a.m. opposite time I ever pono, I'll be engaged and hook at Ododio. But another time I'll be available for you.
Thursday, okay, ma.
Thursday, so I won't be there. Me from Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. Let's see what comes out tomorrow. Let's see. Let's see what comes out tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Ankrebo, yes, communication head at the MPP Greater Accra and yet Nenka FDA National in Sembebre Ababe Tuga at the Amaya the Chembebre Suna then at the Abba Amaya intermediate say MPP a conference a call so a constituency conference 275 constituencies in Yano Motenia Okaya or the Sembebre won with generalizing now. Ede my mate me akwenim somebody me kwa man so me nimenya bema from Accra communication region communication head menya bema Kafui ewo ahomane so Kafui oteme ka me mo achi mo akwa ba de ba Adinkra TV New York so
me so
Kafui bibia boko de
by the grace of God I'm fine
ye the radio same Kafui ene ye frawa na enye bone say first time Adinkra TV ye to sa ede afro ene no Kafui ye nya press release bi efi won chen say ayese ne Nana Adodankwa Akufo Addo obi kan asem no obom abobi pa president also the absence of COVID-19 vaccines in voter region. It is a biological strategy by government to reduce the population. Why do you say so?
Thank you very much. That's a question that we are asking as a region, and it is our expectation that President or His Excellency Nana Adodankwa Akufo Addo will put it is alarming for us that the Ghana Health Service Director says that within a matter of 3 weeks, the Delta variant infestation in the Volta region is more than 1,000. And it declared the Volta region as a hotspot. That is extremely alarming. It is very surprising that when the vaccine has arrived in the country, and they are sending those vaccines to the various regions for the people to be vaccinated, they did not see the need to send some of the vaccine to the Volta region. Worst of all is Volta region having a regional minister who is a medical doctor. So we would have thought that by virtue of his profession, by virtue of his position, and by his closeness to the president, he will do everything possible to make sure that the Volta region also gets the vaccination, to get its people vaccinated. So the common suspicion in the Volta region, which I have highlighted in the release, was whether the people of the Volta region are strongly alienated or aligned to the NDC. That is why the vaccine is not coming. That is a question.
Okay, that is the question. Kafui,
and whether because the deployment of the military in the 2020 election to suppress the vote did not work, that is why they are trying to use this absence of or no vaccination in the Volta region as a biological tool in order to naturally reduce the vote in the region. So to us, that fear or suspicion will be erased when the government does its possible best to make sure that the people of the Volta region get vaccinated or the vaccine is applied to the region.
Let me ask this. So do you see it as biological agenda against the Voltarians?
That is the common suspicion in the Volta region. And the more the government delays in supplying the vaccine to the people of the Volta region, the stronger the suspicion becomes. So we are asking the question. It is not for the president to prove or the government to prove that that is not the case. To do its possible best to make sure the vaccines are supplied to the people of the Volta region as soon as possible.
Okay, here is the case that the Johnson & Johnson vaccination that came to the States. Okay, now when they tell you that that one is finished, but they are waiting for another one so that they can extend it to Voltarians, will you be happy and will you withdraw that statement?
My brother.
Yes.
When the health director came out to say that Volta region within a matter of 3 weeks have over 1,000 people are infected with the virus, and the Johnson & Johnson has arrived, it is only common thing to do to make sure that you look at the rate of infestation and suppress it in regions or areas where the rate of infestation is quicker or faster. So long as they declare Volta region as a hotspot, it implies that you have to factor it in, because when that is not done, the rate of spread will be devastating. So what do? You make sure you vaccinate that area as soon as possible in order to boost their immune system to reduce the spread. But when you wait as to when the other consignment is coming, you and I do not know the exact date. It implies that the rate of infestation or the rate of spread will keep increasing. Do we want to manage the situation, or we want the situation to aggravate before we manage it? I think you will be the first to also answer that question. You wouldn't want the situation to aggravate before you ameliorate the situation. You want to contain it in order to reduce the spread.
Okay, Kafui, let's take it in this way. Maybe the health minister or the leader of the delegation in Ghana Health Service was thinking, okay, fine, because there are a lot of loopholes within the region, that maybe when they decide to bring, let's say, 1,000 or 2,000 medicines to cater for some of the hotspots, in quotes, the hotspot, as he says, then at the end of the day, you see people coming from other countries, especially our neighboring country being Togo, and then some of them too will be coming from Nigeria who are now in Togo that need access to enter into the country, but yet they haven't gotten it. Because of that, they will be able to enter, and then after, then they just find their way in down here. Don't you think that maybe they were also thinking on that one, so that maybe they can get more? So when they come, even when our neighboring country being Togo entering to come and vaccinate, still we'll have enough to cater for all the Voltarians out there.
If that is the thinking of the government, then the government has no business in governing the country. If that is the thinking, because it is WAP. Why do I say so? We all know that the borders are still closed. We all know that the presence of the military apparatus or security apparatus is still present on Voltarian soil. So, who will give us an excuse that up till now, the security does not know the terrain in the Volta region in order for it to prevent people from coming? And definitely the borders are closed, the borders are sealed, so people are not coming. So if that is the excuse for not sending vaccine to the people of the Volta region, it is WAP. It is not the best of strategy. So please, if that is not a suggestion of the government, let us take that off the table, because
no, it's not a suggestion of the government. I'm the one asking. It's not what the government is saying.
Okay.
It's not what the government is saying.
That does not resonate with the reality in the region. The borders are still closed. The security apparatus are still manning the borders. There are no loopholes within the border towns. So I will say that we are still at sea why the vaccines haven't yet arrived in the Volta region. And the government should allay the fears of the people. The government should allay or erase the suspicion of the people to make sure that they deploy the vaccines to the Volta region as soon as possible.
Okay, Kafui, let's take it this way. When they tell you that Johnson & Johnson vaccination medicine is done, it's finished, and the other one too hasn't come, what will be the next measure or next step?
The people of the Volta region will definitely, and even majority of them, will lose confidence in the government. Why do I say so? Governance is such that the executive have to make sure that it deploy all its action, even in periods of disaster, to restore hope and confidence in the people. But when that is lost, the people will lose confidence in the government, and they will not have the necessary support from the citizenry or the corporation, because the people will be left to their fate. And that is extremely dangerous for any government, that its citizenry do not believe in their government, but they have to take matters into their own hands. Such, I pray that we do not come to that. The government should do its possible best to make sure that the vaccines arrive on time, the people of the Volta region and Ghanaians get vaccinated in order to reduce the spread of the COVID. When it doesn't come, definitely, it will be a big, huge blow to the government. That despite the huge amount of money being spent on procurement of vaccine, even to the extent that it has resulted in scandal, the government has failed further in order to get those vaccines. Could it be that they wanted or they were getting it when they had inflated the cost, and when Ghanaians have raised the alarm and they have nothing to get? That is why they now don't care. They are unconcerned in getting the vaccines for the people of Ghana or Ghanaians. So please, I pray that it doesn't come to that extent.
Okay, you pray that it doesn't come to that extent. Kafui Agbaza, let me say a very thank you to you for answering our call and explaining things to our viewers and our listeners out there.
Thank you.
Thank you. So if anything, I'll get back to you. Yes, that's Kafui. We heard from Kafui. Yes, Yetienu Abema. Kafui. Yes, Agbaza. Yes, Agbaze. Kafui Agbaze in Kana Yete, you know. And I what in summer or the two baby. Yes, I say I saw na Oman Penin who biologically no. Yes, opposite. Or reducing Voltarian sense and say no and you're almost strong hunting or finance baby also not the reducing almost any so until not wash that this age man maybe say hey enti o hwe nya wo ken ya enye senya na aye na asa na meto aso no mekwa ahoma no so menime nua bema eye Ibrahim Adams Mumuni ewo ahoma no so ono ye director of operation coalition against the leadership of TUC and organized labor. Me ko busa ne say coalition ankasa kra no ejina o mahwanam adentina against TUC because omo na mo kasama eye adwumayefo yes eba say na mo against yo me ko mumune otemeka na mo achimo kwa ba e de ba Adinkra TV ewo US abrochino so na wo ba Facebook Adinkra Radio New York, YouTube Adinkra TV New York, Ghana Modern Ghana and also ebo honko for 80 ho mumune bibia boko de
yamradum meje shaso ko ba mo sifo na
etiefo na hwefo nyina so eje so papa ene anope wie yes if I say wie apo ano no momoni eba ne say na obi kan say organized labor obi nim so labor omo do omo ko for Ghana adwumayefo omo ye nyoma nhyeda enkoye na ade no omo ko e dia momo efa teacherfo na ho keka ho nyina no omo ko say bibia be ye afa TUC so kwotena say ndwuma na ade so omo ye say bibia ebekoye na ba ne say na mo so da mo de mo say mo ye against omo de ntina ma mo de mo ye against ni omo dwuma mo di no
medical so they can them say TUC no organized labor and now share ye brand promo any ye labor no so access type 1 accident 3 omo no mandate on betini ejina ejina for name na omo ni aban edin so fa ye friend better condition of service and ye wage pay implement omo no sa mandate them say na same one ya no as part of annual salary reviews we are could capital committee ecotinase ekodi in so far for agriculture into but then so we no say we say more than 4% and ba say income Ghana equity for na say 4% no mo buy no e pusaka kare san say na ye be say ye hu ntia omo ji 4% e ba equity for in the backdrop say we share from this year January up to end abaya gasa on we read the I taxes menu ka say taxes include everything so now young public sector like so nyare dey ye chibi but go ba say on what class no nyama na we so consider and so na we this figures about no o ma consider in fact before we go negotiations plan public sector workers union and labor so krata committee simply for say mo koyi so na o ma mo dey ye promotion for na ye for ye omo share say mo for 15% embrefie na mo ko so krana no for be less than 10% embrefie but one say omo got na omo na buy share it area abai ba to table so and I'm only 15% at also. About Pushino, and I'm only 10% at back. About so moving could be a 4 hours in a sad dia. I bet you will be for which we fully beat. And she said, one journey to dia, and your baby is my food. I know they were to be a family retrenchment every night. I'm not much too. And one of us I had the bad fee. But I'll show them better. I'm quite 10% no. No, was like a fee. No only stakeholder engagement with their constituents. Now, you know, I talk to Ajun India, it will be 10% and 10%, but all those processes are here, except for some Kumbiano, only in paying for the local unions and Kumu and I'm to pay and I'm signed the buyer. Tinobayano, and what agitation and the coalition, but I was the coalition shall say ongoing democracy advocacy movement and ACSO. And a strong crack at the bar say, yeah, 22 and a going the interest of Ghanaian public sector in Jamaica back into honor. You know, other stakeholders are almost so full say, no contacting Adam Jews, a form of coalition, and then you do something for soon. You shall. Yejumano teaching has been more of advocacy on behalf of Ghanaian public sector. Only happy with the 4%. I am calling for someone come back. I'm going to negotiate with government. Every proper emblem into we should coalition a partner only if you know you just so as the buyer.
Eti Adam sa o share the way at TUC ekotena so organize level omukotena so obonya ban call kukoso omunkonko kanfa maye edwumayefo no na omukotena se mai aban de to ho shom so 4% na media me wo na omoje to oba no mumuhu ni se ebia we bi katase shebi akwa shem wo baby enu na ombe so meka no kra na kire mu no
I would say so o share TVC ni only post sakura after the 4% in the buy Emma it can be free. Say all to suffer coalition say and come person share no more choice in India on side no problem on so time bra now ka baswa police people na two table so na buy edi so so on first police people so e fa kale kale na dey so do salary why dey share the yes I know go fair say committee meeting only is I mean almost now executive na party issue and one of party issue we cause kwama asefem ni dikai only a lot of the media house no man pray mama ba horo you told me so oka remember say so go back to the conference my phone so ni 4% and at that moment he feel so disappointed because as a labor union and as organized labor we went to man say all the people call let's say put the interest of who the people for and also talk only about according to so when you only is in the representative capacity of your members all these they do at all if you go back to about some call for say course no money and as about that was why in the past it is allowed to declare strike and they are the debt to press on the government to do some level and you put government ya ko nya e para da ko potra ona ka zero o ko ka o it looks all na already the organization the ba so the no so the but we say the posture of the leadership now you are tempted to conclude and believe say they have sold the workers out and that's where we shall be saying and we also we don't want to believe say they have been compromised but consistently ebi mo feel anan go for you o to because for the first time the issue of your labor issues in labor perform on behalf of Abayo instead of Okasa on behalf of workers. You see that? Unless Dr. Albani, Dr. Anthony Bampo, this time I say I didn't see but all the conveyor belts Emma all your representative and every month be workers do so you be a show activities like almost the government and promise na my much we also see the some that just only more of government than reps of workers
it's a moment who they say mon pedifo no mo ho no omaye omo the party akare na ashomo omo kodema party otoso no makwakoye omo spokespeople and spokespersons they am aban no na mo manyam workers na ye kondi am say omo no mo de nsi ohwem anya ne ye be mo card mo mo ademu ye be mo bibi mo no no mo de omo dwene na mo enya workers no kan ko no mo dwene sa na wo kire
yeah said omo post say so far no clearly you say you leaders be our quasi Ghanaian workers as well as some work for a party, which is not possible because a party is a gift. It's different from government. Into I think that in this case, they are major stakeholders in this negotiation is the government. But I'm saying, sir, we have been very cautious as a coalition in condemning government because any government issue, as I say, a very tripartite discussions are. Things is organized labor. And the government so on our side also all put in the press. Into the one hour for as what I say, government a compromise you but anything that own to me Casaria. It says here in this area so yet to me but yet the subordinate boss when we As I say, you and your mom went and this was a sepata. If you won't have it, so one of that boss, no one say, baby, I'll go back. I couldn't hear my own. But any Sasudia, who say, I'm black, where is you? You know, some government, even though ultimately work our Ghana out of the union, but also says Article 5 of the 1992 Constitution, within that process, the option to belong to a union is optional. What you enjoy and now enjoy me. And you know, more the workers will lose confidence to join a union and then you decide to pay. And once you begin to get members withdrawing their membership by not paying dues, that means that the union is on the verge of collapsing. You ever say the call? And even like I said, we also we have young worker for the first and therefore say only every or my young interest only Saturday now the confidence among the public sector workers against them will be restored. That's idea. As the speaker that we feel they are more for government than the workers of Ghana.
And the more Kumukuna, no more Bibiana, organized labor, TUC bar, says still baby, also Mujana, Hano Mujina, Ghanaian workers, and a mobile being a message.
Look, I say, a number of actions are outlining. Another demonstration be able to rule out one of the biggest in the history of this country, but in the realm of Tamale. We are working on the date and we will communicate that to you. Already, I saw petition by the president of Ghana and the parliament, to the speaker and the majority and minority. You are sure they are coming to use for the Minister of Labour and Employment and the International Labour Organization. We have a petition already. Until we have taken a number of 17 years, basically after the demonstration of the Tamale, you really still have to be able to I think he said, young Ghanaian workers, so I say, have so sent us on the vegetable. You better advise you. No matter the advice you are, it means say, and yet by force, and I know say, since last year, say union, that's it. Who the union do not say, oh, you have an option to change into a new union.
Good. You know, Obusubaka said, Niamuye when you know, send a 4% aba, Muti Jinani, I 2 years, you all press okay, dear, Monso man say, be or China, almost also a bank or transit, I'm more Prinano. Samson Obubata say, the way the Yako Yakasa, your party be shade changing, more yes, about Mubu a bind or to soon fee. And you're not correct.
Oh, I think it's also you push us so far as a coalition, and our membership in Ghana. I think we almost 45,000 members so far on our Telegram page and our WhatsApp page, respectively. All belonging to our political party. I'm not sure. So we have platforms that we discuss now. I mean, politics is one of the things that by discussions. Until we are purely a case of vulnerable Ghanaian workers who say, I could show some new unity or say, but I don't think so. It can be termed as a political, unless, of course, only say, maybe 4% a year at Yano and justified. But you and I will say, again, the backdrop of increases in prices of goods and services, and your fuel prices now they're doing as against this part 4% in there. And we ask about it, we say, yeah, Ghanaian policy that was I'm not sure there's anything political about it. And I'm sure anybody who's a member of this coalition, I want a platform to face it. I said, we are not allowed politics to have any movement in this. Now, you see, I can say, and there, say, I'm buying everywhere. Things is going to be possible. Say, you're buying a good Sweden, Mumbai, Kasa, yes, I told you, Kasa, I'm about to find 4% this or that percent. As against what we are fighting for, your mission is done. We have to go back and continue with the other works.
Yes, I buy fair a your banning and call for say almost some brand motion. And be a Jidina is a when you feel more. I said, is that a 12 signs? No, so I buy 2 from mobile person, Monsumo rep, a pronoso, no more 10 year corner.
Oh, no, actually, I'm not sure somebody negotiations never goes to be in the public because whatever they are doing is in the interest of the public. They are not there on their own volition. In their representative capacity, where as far as the package is concerned, no matter piano, and which is also able to jump public in the course. So, and it's not a matter of a member of us has to be on the table. But what I say is, oh, no one sure. You also come is so probably idea. About when communicate with your members, everybody's happier. Why do you stick to the coalition? We disband the coalition and focus on our other activities. But so long as they remain recalcitrant, no also you don't call the block of these people, we won't go back. Then the coalition will begin to get rich, because as I speak to you right now, you are hitting the whole region. We are having regional representations of this coalition, and by the end of this month, we are going deep into the district representation of this coalition. If we go like it has become something else, and we don't want to get there.
Oramumuni Adams, Adinkra TV, New York. You better was to say your tone suffer on what you so be a chair. You better sound so about us here and you know about your come.
Mr. Miller has a parliament,
yeah, that's a papa. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yemi Abema, Adams, Ibrahim, Mumuni, and Yetene Kano, yes, and some day are two baby. What I say, Yemi Abema, NDC, no so can say, or Mampina, and Oye, movie pass, and say, a voter, Obekan say, your Mampinu is a voter, and yen a stronghold, and this for you know, Shada, Chichu, so, Impono, Omakaso, Hoya hotspot, COVID mu third wave pagya no ho ho pa sesian se still ano drone bakwapo na ne ejom afimu na mom no ye before say omampeni de gu ono ne strongholds no matimi enya hoden no ne nya oni omampeni enko adwen komu no ye ne etwetwe ho komo ma ochechire mu gidi se utibi menso metie bi bibia so ekoye edema saso na eko Ankrebo, yes, regional communication director edema NPP, yes, Ankrebo also ebechechire mu conferences no omo ashase fiti memene da na ebe nyina akopem memende be no enomo de tu dwa na de nyina ne ekoso te o se mom guso omo ye Wednesday or kwako gina baby ahwe se ne omo so omo yo mo de anase ono ne kwako hede Thursday or some so another constituency akwako hwe de omo so ni monitor no the report akwako ti ni nyina mu so no ye ne no ekasa wo hosa so na ye ni ye nua bema semika ne kafu ye de na atwen komo Ibrahim atwen komo Ankrebo so atwen somebody ye pada nim nyina mu no na asia no na ye de bema wo ye ewo efidie no so no yes na se kese pa na ye de bema na mesre nse mesre papa menyi wo fidie no emfi ha abreni nyina na mabibibia enye kama emfama ye nyinara ewo ho no yentimi enko jenimu sa intimesre na meboa ochino so yesan so ewo efie ha ye ba bebobo nyoma bebre so ewo ho intimesre we fidie no menyi mfia na se kese memfama me producer Felix so na obefia na se kese enkonfamo mo afemenda me sponsors asedia Adinkra printing press, yes makacho say ope baby ni a print onyoma nyina de amawa baby ba ko pemeka for de ama Adinkra printing press so na eba no dege boss so dia ligia ye hwe yes enra omo hye meeting enra Lukaku ehye James ehye no meeting no is there meeting no me against meeting no say until say Mikel Arteta ombe pamono no that useless coach no pamo Arteta number Saturday Sunday Man City be say go ni Man City the best no omo pamo Mikel Arteta ni different coach no ba say City share kwapo be say baptism of fire obeto to nyoma na etimi de akoye nim na bibia kama na so long as Mikel Arteta ete ho no nyade ade be ko yi de amasina there be that because uchi obi say Saliba or perform defender or pace or pace no ho or a good or ye bibia o se ompen wakwa fa wana white onye black or white no musu kra na ya mutu enra hwe defense bia malimu ne we hold the musu irade nyakopon Ghana asnapa munie tieni utimi ja opposition pa ned ho kwa na ehwe first goal enam ho second goal irade asna be ye ni ebasa ko yentimi ndidi ebasa yentimi ndidi ni aye basa enu za na mabutu yo mabutu ama me yare by force Chelsea for jo menura ama me yare by force ba ni nyina ne bibia be ye Arsenal we ye mojemu DNA Arsenal na ye DNA we ye den Arsenal na ye den wo Ghana teams no mutimi ye ni ye be support bi wo Ghana teams ye me hu papa bi e wo mandro ne nkwasea sebe nsem hunu ne we nko ana omo de omo pe no Ghana teams nana ya amponsa ayana jo so be no na nkofo so hye down ho GF also s twitwa ne nemu ne nkofo ne oko ha to be so be na mpeni fo bi so omo hye bi se bibia Ghana team oh there be Arsenal eno ano no me ni team ye biem me fa na ase ne mfama wa wo hwe me wo so otie me ewo modern Ghana mo hwe me Facebook mo hwe me YouTube mo hwe me ewo DJ Boss ne so no me twa me prose na me boa ochina ye be sanso aba be hye mu in 7 interviews ahodo nyina no ye de be brem no mo hu ne so ewo oman Ghana ha na man ne kan ko oman ne mpuntuo no eno ene da makoma so me gide se wo so da makoma so ti mo ma ye nsomu ne ntimi pagya oman no se me da chimba no omo ba Mama be sobo na se enye wo dia me de wesi